Peace, y'all. Montague here, tuning in. Uh, Happy Black History Month. Happy February. Happy Valentine's Day. In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I've been posting um, sex based um, TikToks on my TikTok. If you're not on my TikTok, definitely pop on there if you can. Uh, the first. Uh, the first little book I talked about was Cultivating Taoist Secrets of Love, Cultivating Male Sexual Energy. And this book's awesome. I think one of the main things that got me about this book was this chart. And this chart was comparing orgasms. It was saying that what most men do is they start here and work their way up until they ejaculate, bang. And then what they think is ecstasy is actually the sensation of losing all their vitamins and minerals. And then all of a sudden they shoot down. And when they shoot downward, they lose their zeal for life. They're not as attracted to their partner. Um, they just don't want to do anything. The life force has been depleted. And in Chinese medicine, we learned that kidney qi is a set amount of qi that you get at birth, and that you don't necessarily get more of it, and that men lose it through ejaculation until it's all used up, and then we start having erectile dysfunction and can't get it up and da da da. But if we can slow down our ejaculations, have fewer ejaculations, then we can extend our life, extend our vitality. And then if we can get to the level where we detach the orgasm from the ejaculation completely, then there's no need to ejaculate and there's no need to deplete the energy. Now, not all men are the same. So some men are going to say, what? This is stupid. I never felt any drain or whatever from that. But me personally, I felt drained afterwards, and I didn't want to feel that energy loss anymore. So when I stumbled upon this book, it was great. I stumbled upon this book in my probably mid-20s, and it's been a great friend of me, and very inspirational, and very helpful in working with men all over the state. And so, but yeah, so there's this bang, bang, we lose all our energy. But then, you know, I really enjoyed learning about the valley orgasm that comes without ejaculation, right? Where you just continuously move up with your partner to higher and higher levels of ecstasy, because there's no ejaculation. So you just go until you're ready to stop. And what I found with that method is the power of knowing that, first of all, my partner is always going to be okay because my goal is never to ejaculate. And secondly, no depletion of kidney qi. And so, with those two important goals, really, for me, that my capacity for happiness has definitely been expanded, and I no longer have to feel depleted after the act. Once again, it worked for my constitutional type. It doesn't necessarily work for everybody. Some people don't feel a drain until they're way late in their 60s or 70s or something like that. You know what I mean? It was just it's just my potency. What I was given at birth. I was sensitive to the energy loss. Another thing that was cool that it said in here is it said that there's different. Well, let me just read it to you, because one thing it says in here is that one drop of blood, from the Taoist perspective, right, is the equivalent of. So one drop of semen is equivalent to 1,000 drops of blood. And so what this book is saying is, for those who are very spiritually in tune and very much connected to the sperm, they're gonna recognize that loss, because that sperm can create a whole nother person. You know. So but there's a part in here I wanted to read to you. And I should have had it ready, but yeah, this whole book is good. Once again, it's called Secrets of Love, Taoist Methods. What's it? Taoist Secrets of Love, Cultivating Male Sexual Energy. So let's see here. There's this part. It says, let's see. Everything in this book is good. Like as I look through it, I'm noticing like I've written like all over it because the whole thing, the whole thing is really good from top to bottom. And yeah, there's one little thing that I circled here. It says energy that could become genuinely yours. Genuinely joyous is spasmodically thrown out of the body by ejaculation. This loss occurs every time you ejaculate. Eventually, a man can develop feelings of indifference or hate for a sexual partner because he subconsciously realizes that when he touches her, he loses those higher energies that can make him a truly happy man. This book really helps to bring, in a world of toxic masculinity, it helps to really bring out the yin aspect of a man so that he's not just out there throwing his energy around trying to conquer something that's inconquerable. Yang cannot conquer yin. Yin is an endless, bottomless hole. So, in order for men to become better lovers, they have to find the yin within. They can't just pang, 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 you know what I'm saying, and pass out because there's a depletion. There's a depletion that comes with that. And sadly, a lot of people have associated, the act of male ejaculation with the ending of the act. You know what I mean? So there's pressure on the man to do that even after he has overcame that because of the connection to just the culture around that. And I've been talking about the culture, the porn culture, the pimp culture that we're all been thrown into. It's like dominate, 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 conquer, 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 and it just doesn't get us anywhere. But yeah, if you wanna hear more quotes from this book, definitely go to the TikTok, because my pages aren't working for me. But matter of fact, I can post a TikTok here. I'll post a TikTok here. All right, the other book is The Sexual Practices of Kidoshka. Now, this book got me because of this picture here. This was the first thing that attracted me to this book because I had never seen anything like it, okay? And I had never associated, spirituality to my male member in this way. And so the picture is this one. How to identify man's genital anatomy type. And what you got here is, coyote man, pit bull man, bear man, pony man. I know it's a little foggy, but you'll get the gist. Horse man, dancing man, ram man, deer man, and elk man. And so each one has like a different set of powers and limitations, but I really like this book because in American culture, it always been like make fun of the little guy or the medium-sized guy and praise the big guy. But this book really makes things way more level, much more level playing field, showing strengths and weaknesses of the various sizes and shapes. And as an herbalist, I've had so many men come to me say, "Hey, give me some herbs to make me huge." I'm like, man, let's look in this book so you can see what your specific powers are. So that's The Sexual Practice of Kidoshka. And I might go into a little more detail on that book and each specific type if people show interest. So anyway, I'm just checking in. I got to talk to you about some other things. I'll have some videos on some African-American heroes of mine because it's Black History Month. Of course, I'll be doing that all year round. And yeah, and there's other stuff to share about a trip I took. So I'll talk to you soon.